So how do you feel about keeping Midvaal and possibly winning Nelson Mandela Bay?
Well, we are very pleased with the results so far. I think they're a vindication of the good service delivery that we've given the people of Midvaal. They're also reflected in the fact that we've got increased majorities in Cape Town and Swellendam, Stellenbosch, in Drakenstein and other municipalities where we govern. We are nervous about taking over Nelson Mandela Metropole, firstly because we think that it is likely that that is going to be by means of a coalition, and secondly because there's a huge backlog to make up. But we will not be popping any champagne bottles. We will be getting down to work. We will be starting to deliver real services, better services. We'll be cutting corruption, and we'll be creating the circumstances to provide jobs for the people of Tshwane.
How do you feel about Tshwane? What will happen if no party in Tshwane receives an outright 50%?
Well, in the same way as we said about Nelson Mandela, it looks likely that Tshwane we will be the lead party but not the majority, and we will have to form a coalition. Now, we are experienced in forming coalitions. We've had a coalition in the city of Cape Town originally. We run a number of coalitions at the moment in the Western and Northern Cape. So we are confident that we will be able to form a coalition and to get that coalition to start delivering properly to the people of those municipalities.
You mentioned that you had a previous coalition with Western Cape. Now you have control of Western Cape. Do you think that will happen as well with Tshwane and Nelson Mandela?
Well, one never knows, but generally speaking, what happened in Cape Town is a number of the coalition partners actually joined us. So what we like to do is to create a circumstance in which the coalition partners feel at home, they feel that their contribution is valued, that we take their point of view very seriously, and that we try and work together in the interests of the voters of that municipality.
So you say you would adopt that same strategy in Tshwane?
Undoubtedly, yes.
Could you comment on DS growth in the rural areas voting turnout?
Well, it's difficult to assess at this point because the results are still coming in, but we are generally speaking doing better than we did in the last election, less well than we would like in some areas, but if you take a municipality like Matsikama in the Western Cape, which we've now won, that is a very, very rural municipality with lots of very widespread communities, and we take particular pride that we have taken that municipality away from the ANC as well.